So making general little to-do items that you need to take care of in the Tasks app is certainly easy, quick, simple, but you might want to get a little more detailed. So let's take a look at some of the other things you can do to your tasks here. So I'm going to create another new task. This will be a new task. There we go. And I could just hit save right away, and I've jumped into it. Now if I want to add things like a due date, or add additional information about this particular task, or even add some subtasks, I have to tap on the actual item itself. So not the circle, because that would check it as complete, but just tap on the task itself. And now you can see I've got a spot there for adding details, adding the date and time, and then adding some subtasks. So if I go ahead and add details, I can say here are the details that way, and then right below it I've got the option to go ahead and say add date and time. I get the cute little calendar popping up that I can scroll through and pick the due date when I want this task actually done by. So if I said I need this done tomorrow, say, and done. And then maybe there's subtasks. Maybe this is anything really that has small little parts to it. So if it was create a new lesson, and then under the subtasks you had all the different components of that particular lesson. So I'll just call it part A, and then done. Add another subtask because I still need to do part B, and maybe one more just for fun, part C. Finished. So I've got all those little subtasks sitting there. Now when I go back to the actual main list, you get to see all those subtasks. So as I'm working on this new task, I might complete part B, and then I completed part A, and then I completed part C, and now I'm ready to say I'm done, and I can complete that task. Now if I undo that real quick, there we are. I've got the subtasks completed, and you can see I've got that tomorrow option clicked on as well. If I tap that, I can certainly change that date if I needed to, but tasks will show up in your Google Calendar. So because I've applied a date, that task is now going to appear on the Calendar app, and it's also going to appear on the web when I check out my Google Calendar. So that works really well. I'll just hide those completed tasks for a moment and show you that when I do hit that plus, I can skip a step here. Maybe I could say this is another lesson I need to do. And this time, before I even hit save, you can see there's a little symbol there for the details and another one for a calendar. So if I tap on the first one there for details, it immediately gives me that option where I can go ahead and add some more detail. And then I tap the calendar, and I've got that immediately. I'll set it for tomorrow again, say done. And now without even leaving the screen, I have said saved. So it doesn't give me the subtasks option right away, but I can do both of the other features where I can set a date and add additional details to this particular task right while I'm completing it and not actually having to tap and get into this next screen and add them from there. So two ways that you can go ahead and add additional information to what was previously a very simple task. Now it's tied into calendar, it's got extra details, it might even have multiple steps to deal with at the end there.